talk show, The End Zone. I'm here with the Loudoun County football players. Guys, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
So my first question for you guys is, what did you guys learn from last year that you guys are going to take on for this year?
Something I learned, it takes a lot of hard work and dedication to win games. I think that's what we're going to have to use a lot more of that. We have lost a lot of good seniors, but I think we got to step up, and I think as long as we're working hard, we'll do just fine.
And we tasted what winning felt like last year, and that felt really good. But it also comes with a target on our back, and that means we got to keep up the hard work and keep up what we're doing in the weight room and on the field. And I really think that can help us succeed this year.
Well, for me, I came from Briarwoods. This will be my first year at Loudoun County. I'm really excited to get to know these guys better and work hard with these guys and try to perform the best we can on the field as a unit and as individuals. So.
Okay, so like I said, that you guys were trying to figure out what you learned from last year. What, as an individual and as a team, what are some things that you guys improve on? Did you guys change your diets? Did you go into the weight room more? Or did you guys go to camps more to impress your skill set, like the Nike opening? Nick, I saw you were there. What were some things that you guys did?
I mean, I really think it's all the above. I think with Coach Raber coming in, he's a great coach. He really got us all in the weight room more. Before Coach Raber came, we weren't really a lifting school, but ever since he's come, we've lifted more. I went to about 5 camps this summer, and yeah, it's just a more football mindset.
I think the weight room has really helped us a lot. Last year we didn't necessarily hit the weight room as much as we should have, but this year we definitely focused on that and healthy eating, which is a big thing, because you always have to keep your mindset on making your body the best it can be, and that's one big thing that our team has focused on this year.
From what I can see, definitely a lot of dedication in the weight room. A lot of people show out. It's better than a lot of programs that when I was at Briarwoods, it was like a lot of people went to the weight room as well, but for here I can see everyone's working hard. Everyone's going to the 2-a-days and the green days, so a lot of people are just working hard and coming out and performing to the best of their ability.
Okay, and what is one thing that Coach Rayburn has taught you guys this offseason?
Coach Rayburn's really taught me how to be more of a serious football player, taking football more seriously. I think it's like whenever you're on the field, you gotta be focused in and ready to work on football. So.
Coach has taught me to really step it up with leadership, and that's something I've really focused on, that when I get on the football field, nothing else matters but football. No homework, nothing else, just football, and that's really helped me a lot.
From when I first came here, the coaches were very welcoming. I was open to them about everything. They took me in, they showed me around. They made me feel really at home and welcome, and it was a good experience to be here now.
Okay, so my two-part question for you guys, and the final question for you guys is, as we want to get back to the community and to help you guys, we do have some college coaches who follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and on social media. So what are some things that you guys want to tell these coaches out there? Hey, I'm an impact player. I can make a big difference in your program. And then the other part of the question is, why should they come to Loudoun County High School to see you guys this season?
Okay, so I think we're all, as a team, we're all pretty good in the weight room. We're all good on the field as well as off the field. We're all pretty good students. I mean, education really comes first, but football is definitely a big part of our lives as well. As far as why college coaches should come here, I think home games especially, it's a great atmosphere. Everyone on the field is just working their tails off to win the game. So,
for me, I believe that I'm a very smart athlete, and I take education very seriously, and academics is my #1, along with football being my #1. But I believe I can make an impact on the college field that will really, really, really interest college coaches. And I believe that college coaches should come to County because we have a really explosive group of players and a lot of young talent. And for years to come, I think we're going to be a really, really good team. So hopefully college coaches will come around and see what we have here.
I think college coaches should come around to County and give it a chance, because in the past years, I heard and seen that County really wasn't a big recruiting school for colleges. Not a lot of people getting recruited from here playing college ball, but from what I can see, last year there was a big group of talent came in. They were successful. A lot of guys, stepped it up. We got more talent coming in. Younger guys are pushing it. I think we got a really good explosive talent here, and I think it's going to be a successful season. And I think the kids realize now that schoolwork's very important, and football is also very important if you want to make it to the next level. So I think college coaches should come by and give County a chance, and see from there.
Okay, thank you guys so much. Before we send it off to interview Coach Rayburn, one more thing. What's an individual goal you guys want to have, and what's your team goal for this season?
My individual goal is to improve my 40 speed, get it down to probably about a 4.7, 4.6, and my goal is to get up to about 215 pounds, 220 pounds by the season.
My individual goal would probably be cut down my touchdown to interception ratio and become more an efficient quarterback. And my team goal would be making the playoffs and seeing if we can cause some disaster in the playoffs and hopefully do well.
My individual goal and team goal is, to be a leader on the field. I'm new here, but I don't think that's going to be a factor. I'm going to try to be a vocal leader, get the guys going. Even though I'm new, they can still come to me, ask questions, be loud on the field. Make everybody comfortable, and no worries on the field. Everyone's play calm, but intense, and intensity is a big part. And just be vocal and have fun on the field. I'd say for my individual goals, it's definitely to be a leader and someone to look up to. The younger kids too. If they come to the games, watch. Be a leader and have a successful time in the classroom. Make great grades. Focus on the football field. And yeah.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much. BURG Sports followers, we will be with Coach Rayburn. Welcome, BURG Sports followers, to the second part of our interview with the Loudoun County Football Program. I'm here with Coach Rayburn. Coach, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
So my first question is, what did you guys learn from last year that you guys are going to take on this year?
Well, we were fortunate enough to have a little bit of success last year, so I hope we learned that hard work does pay off. And then we've told the kids that obviously if you're successful, then you have a little bit more of a target on your back, so you got to be able to, step it up even more. We've lost some really good players last year, but we feel like we have some good ones coming back. So, I think you learn a number of things, but I think the fact that if we go out and do the things we've been taught, then we got a chance to be successful.
Okay. And then the guys we just talked to, Nick, 8, and then 6.
Yeah, Luke McAllister and Joseph Groves.
Right, I apologize. What kind of impact players are those guys?
Well, Nick obviously is our quarterback. He was District Offensive Player of the Year. He's put some good weight on in the off-season. Not your typical dual-threat type quarterback, but I think, as they say, he can sling the ball. He's been to a number of camps over the summer, had a good bit of interest from schools. I think being a quarterback nowadays probably is one of the most important positions in any sport because he has so much to do. And obviously Nick had a whole lot to do with our success last year. Nick is a 4.1 student, so he's got a lot of things to offer, both as a student and as a player, and a lot's resting on his shoulders. We put a lot. He has some input in game planning and things like that, and calling plays at times. So as your quarterback goes, quite often, if you do the things around him that you need to, your team goes, and that's one of the reasons that we were fortunate last year and we were successful. Joseph is a transfer from Briarwoods, and he's been living in Leesburg, he's a kid that we got to watch some highlights last year on film. Has a number of schools interested in him, and if you watch him, he's a kid that just understands the game so well. He knows how to leverage a kid on defense, great ball skills, great athlete. He can do backflips. One of the faster kids, I think he was a 4.6 electronic time. Just does so many things well with such a great attitude. He's been here for the summer, and he's already one of our leaders. And then Luke McAllister is a kid who's growing into his body. He's about 6'3". He's about 200 plus pounds. Athletic, great hands. Offensively, he's a tight end who can stay in the box and he can block. But then you can move him out wide and he can beat people going up for the ball. And then defensively, he's an outside backer for us, physical kid. You know, I feel like we have a number of others. I gave you a few names. We have some other kids I think that the colleges would be interested in. But those three are just three of the names that I think some people would acknowledge. But like I said, I think we have a number of kids who have some interest in whatever the level is that colleges would enjoy coming to number one, meet them, because the kids that we have in the program are good kids. You know, if we send you a kid, he's going to be a kid who's going to do the right thing. But those are just some points about those three.
Okay, and then my final question and two-part question, like as we were just talking about the college coaches, and we've been starting to have some that follow us, and we want to get back to the community to help the kids get recruited. For you as a coach, what is a team goal you want to have and a personal goal, and then why should these college coaches come to Loudoun County High School to recruit these players and to bring an impact player to their program?
Well, personal goal, just, you know, you come, show up every day with a good attitude. We try to make it fun. We try to teach the kids. We try to allow the kids and help those kids be as successful as they can be. And hopefully we're going to involve everybody, the kids, the assistant coaches, and we're going to work as a group to come up with you know, what we need to hopefully be successful. And then as far as goals go, you know, last year we talked about having a winning season, and you know, we ended up doing that. And to me, that's every year you should have a winning season. You know, you can only control so many things. You can't control who you play, officials, injuries. You know, I think going out and controlling the things we can, showing up hard, working every day, taking care of everything we can, would put us in a position to hopefully, you know, have a chance to have that winning season, and who knows what else.
Okay. All right, Coach, I appreciate you being part of the show. BURG Sports followers, we'll see you next time.